I'm trying to give you a good bloop reel, you know. Welcome to Off the Reel, where we talk about movies. I'm Ricardo Rodriguez.
I'm Mackenzie Dyer.
And today we have a very special episode of Off the Reel where we talk about Christmas movies. It's December 1st to be exact at the recording of this. So today we're going to try to get you in the Christmas spirit, talk about Christmas movies, talk about, our own Christmas traditions. So I guess the first question would be, how do you celebrate Christmas? What's your go-to Christmas celebration tradition?
Go-to celebration? Well, it always involves a lot of movie watching, a lot of baking. My parents are divorced, so I get double the presents. Mm-hmm. That's always interesting because there's a trade-off between who I spend Christmas Eve with and then, Christmas morning.
Do you guilt trip them into thinking like, oh, well, mom gave me this,
Actually, no. I feel kind of bad. I feel like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not fair that I get two sources of gifts. So I'm just like, no, mom, it's okay. I don't need that. And then but I have gotten twice of the same gift before, and that's been awkward. When you have to choose which parent's gift to exchange. And they're like, oh, okay, I see. So they're the better one.
Okay.
Anyways.
Well, for me, I actually, I like decorating. I like decorating the Christmas tree. That's usually what gets me first into the Christmas spirit. Now that the tree's up there, usually my family does it very late in the game. So maybe around like December 15th, like 10 days before. And then we usually leave up the tree until like February. So, I mean, the tree gets a lot of mileage. But my favorite part is actually buying gifts for people. I don't really like receiving gifts because usually they're not gifts I like that much, to be honest. Because I don't think anyone knows me. But I like getting gifts for people. I like getting gifts for my dad and my mom because it's kind of challenging because I don't really know what to get them. And last year I got them a really cool gift, so it made them tear up a little bit. So I love giving gifts. But in the spirit of Christmas, we also like watching movies. As Mackenzie mentioned, she likes watching a ton of movies. So we're going to go through our top 3 list of favorite Christmas movies. Would you like to go first, or would you like me to go first?
I'll go ahead and share.
All right.
Well,
by the way, I've never heard these before, so this is going to be new for me. So go ahead.
Anyways, actually, 2 of my top 3 Christmas movies are not necessarily Christmas movies. Just, disclaimer. But they
Cut the video. Oh my God. Okay, never mind.
No, they're important because these 2 movies, I watch every year with my siblings, and they're very nostalgic for me. And we always watch them at Christmas time. So to me, they're Christmas movies. And the first one was released in 1963. Or 1964, it's Mary Poppins.
Okay.
And the second one came out the following year in 1965, and it's The Sound of Music.
Oh, okay.
And
wait, so hold on, you just glossed over Mary Poppins, though. What do you like about Mary Poppins? What's poppin' about it? You like that?
That was good. And Mary Poppins, it's everything I wanted my childhood to be, basically. I love it. It's set in one of my favorite time periods. I love the fact that magic is thrown into like this very realistic family setting.
Ooh, okay.
Because these poor kids are just living, their sad life because they can't hold on to anyone to take care of them. Their father's very harsh. He's never around. Their mother is off being a suffragette. And
I'm done. This is where I give off all my daddy issues. Just get them out of the way.
Anyways,
what's your favorite song from Mary Poppins?
Spoonful of Sugar. Yep, that's it's actually something that my father would always reference to when we were having dessert at Christmas dinner. Because I wouldn't want to eat.
Spoonful of sugar?
Just a spoonful of sugar helps. Magic and everything's happening. She's cleaning everything up. I'm so sorry. If you haven't heard of a spoonful of sugar, please go stop this video and watch it. and then come back.
Don't tell them to do that.
No, but then come back.
Yeah, so you get 2 views.
Yes. That's what it's all about. But yes, I love Spoonful of Sugar because my dad would always sing that song to me in order to make me eat my Christmas dinner meal so then I could eat cake. I couldn't eat cake unless I got my like protein. I was very big on that. And then The Sound of Music is one of my favorites because of Julie Andrews, obviously. And I don't know, those are just the 2 movies that we've always watched on Christmas Eve in my household.
Nice.
And then my very favorite Christmas movie is
The drum roll.
Elf.
You don't say.
Yeah, I know.
What? I'm so surprised.
I know.
With Will Ferrell?
Yeah, Will Ferrell.
Why do you like Elf?
I like Elf because it is funny.
Okay. All right. I'm going to be honest and say that Elf is not my favorite Christmas movie. I have seen it more than a handful of times. But tell me, why do you, I guess, does it remind you of Christmas a lot? I mean, obviously it is, but like,
yeah.
I just don't like how Will Ferrell he's almost too Christmassy. He's like on Christmas steroids where like he basically like, everyone's like, okay, Christmas is cool and everything, but you got to chill out. Yeah. Like the way he decorates like the entire mall like in one night. Yeah.
Well, I just love the ridiculousness of it. He's like meme.
Is that how you are during Christmas?
No. Okay. I actually don't really like Christmas all that much. Sorry.
Okay. What?
I don't know. It's too commercialized for me, and so that's the thing that I don't really like about it. Because I don't know. I guess.
You got the
maybe
man
we should ask Dr.
Christmas.
Phil about that. I don't know. There's probably some
Dr. Phil?
psychological reason why I don't like Christmas.
Okay.
But we're not talking about that right now.
Or Dr. Phil, because he's not a doctor.
No, exactly.
He's not a license. He lost his license in California. Well, I guess I should go ahead and give off my 3. So the third movie on my list is going to be The Polar Express. It came out in 2004. It was directed by Robert Zemeckis. And one of the reasons I like it is because I like the fantasy aspect behind it. So basically, it's this kid who gets invited onto the Polar Express. And Polar Express is this train that transports kids into to the North Pole. And it's an adventurous kind of Christmas movie, but I think it has a good message of like, loving people and, and finding believing. Friends and believing. Yeah, and believing, even though I don't believe in Santa Claus anymore. Yeah, the little bell that doesn't ring anymore. And also I love Tom Hanks. But a lot of people don't like that movie because of the creepy animation. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've seen it. So like the faces are kind of creepy and it's a little too uncannily real,
Yeah.
But I love it. It gets me in the mood every year. Mm-hmm. My second one would be what is it? Shoot.
Christmas Story.
Oh, Christmas. Oh God. Well, thanks for just ruining that. So it is a Christmas Story, and that came out in 1985, and it was directed by Bob Clark, I believe. And it follows the story of Ralphie, and basically all he wants for Christmas is this Red Ryder BB gun, and he's been looking forward to it all year, and his parents get it for him. That's the basic premise of the entire movie, and there's a lot of hilarity that ensues. For example, his father buys the pantyhose leg lamp. I don't know if you've ever seen it. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. He buys it, and his mom gets like super mad. They got the Chinese restaurant Christmas dinner. Mm-hmm. They got the kid who has his tongue stuck in the on the pole. Mm-hmm. And then once he gets the BB gun, then he shoots his brother in the eye. Something like that. Cut that part out. But one of my favorite reasons that I love the movie is because the narrator is like, so basically it's like a flashback where this grown man's telling you about his childhood, and so he's narrating through it as an adult, but he's living through it as like a child. So his reactions are priceless to when like he gets pushed down like the slide from Santa Claus.
Yeah.
So yeah, great movie overall. And my number one movie, and this is by far, I can watch this year round, but I usually watch it around Christmas time. And it is A Charlie Brown Christmas. And that was in 1965.
That's a good time for movies. 1965.
Did I say
Gave us
1965 before? What else?
classics.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah, Sound of Music came out in 1965.
So for those of you who are unfamiliar with Charlie Brown, it used to be a comic created by Charles Schulz. And basically you just follow Charlie Brown and Snoopy and Linus and Lucy and everyone, all the gangs there. And Charlie Brown's a little bit of a downer. And that is also the case in A Charlie Brown Christmas, where he's kind of depressed about Christmas. He can't get himself into the spirit. His friend Linus tells him, you should just, be happy. But he's also kind of depressed about it. And how you were saying, how you don't like, Christmas because it's so commercialized. He sort of has the same sort of critique on Christmas. Also, the music is just amazing. I just love Charlie Brown because it's like that jazz piano, and it just reminds me so much of Christmas, and it makes me gush and makes me a little emotional inside. Because I think we all can identify with Charlie Brown, except Charlie Brown is the charliest of Browns.
Let us know your favorite Christmas movies.
I'm Mackenzie Dyer.
And I'm Ricardo.
Okay.
I'm Ricardo Rodriguez, and catch you on the flip side, guys.
Yeah, just like Gilmore Girls, Okay.
Merry Christmas.
Thanks for watching. Click our logo to subscribe, or click one of the videos for more from the Paisano. Leave a comment letting us know your thoughts and what you'd like to see us cover next.